Hello, this is Graham Ahern, part of the product management team here at Corvil. What I'm going to do is walk you through a quick demonstration of how Corvil Security Analytics combined with Carbon Black CB Response come together as an integrated solution to help security operation teams be more efficient and effective in how they deal with evasive threats. As we work with our clients, we typically find that there are three major impediments that they are challenged by. Firstly, they are time poor and overloaded by alerts. Secondly, their primary source of visibility has been a combination of log data and flow data. This gives them an incomplete, a delayed, and a shallow view into what's happening within their networks. And lastly, they have many tools and they tend to be siloed. So they're looking for their solutions, their technologies to work smarter together to help them achieve their goals. Corvil and Carbon Black have teamed up to deliver an integrated solution to tackle these challenges head on. What we're delivering to our clients is an integrated, pervasive forensics level of visibility across both network and endpoint, integrated, so it enables security operations teams to get more informed insights to help them more rapidly and efficiently respond. And ultimately, what it allows and enables is automated workflows that pivot from a network-centric packet view to a process and file-centric view on the host. This integrated solution is delivered via a connector which orchestrates the interactions between Corvil and Carbon Black via both the APIs on either side and also through the web interfaces. There's 4 specific use cases that we'll now explore to illustrate the value delivered. Integration use case number 1 is all about the pivot from the network-centric view of the packet down to the endpoint-centric view of the process. So what's happening here is on the Corvil side, as threat indicators are detected within the network traffic, Corvil can offer the analyst the ability to both interactively click over into Carbon Black and via the API initiate actions to Carbon Black to fetch information on the process behind the network connection which they're now looking at. Let's now take a quick look at this integration live. As I log into Corvil Security Analytics, I'm immediately presented with information on suspicious hosts that have been identified within the environment. I can analyze the behavior of these hosts live based on analysis of the network traffic and multiple indicator types which are tracked. If I drill down into a specific host and start to explore the activity associated with it, I see a chronological view of all the multi-protocol activity. As I explore further into the traffic, what I can see is embedded smart links which are included, which allow me to go from the packet view to the process view. So my filter has been carried over, and as I enter the Carbon Black user interface, I'm immediately looking at the processes which are behind the connections. From here, I can start to explore that process tree further, and I can immediately see that in that process tree there are other suspicious activities, such as IP scans and password cracking activity. The Carbon Black process information is also enriched into the Corvil dataset via the API. You'll see here as I search for activity associated with a particular IP, I can see the process, the parent process, and the hash of the process. The second integration use case is all about automatic sharing of intelligence. As Corvil identifies compromised hosts on the network, it shares this information dynamically with Carbon Black. This enables Carbon Black to effectively have an active watch list which is populated by Corvil. This watch list is then an integrated part of a security analyst's workflow within the Carbon Black user interface. Let's now take a look at this integration use case in action. As I explore the available threat intelligence sources within Carbon Black, I can see that there's a Corvil specific source automatically added and available for creation of a watch list. This watch list, as it's updated by Corvil dynamically, can be leveraged as part of Carbon Black's core workflows, such as triaging alerts, and also exploring process activity. As we explore this particular process, what we'll notice is an alliance feed and the detail of it available for Corvil in the right-hand pane. Packet data, if mined effectively, can be one of the most high-fidelity, high-value sources of visibility for a security team. That said, as data rates continue to grow exponentially, it's not feasible to store all packets for long periods of time. Integration use case 3 is about taking a smarter approach in this area. As Carbon Black identifies specific hosts and tags them as suspicious, via the API, Carbon Black can request for Corvil to enable a dedicated monitoring session and begin recording all packets for that particular host and how it's communicating on the network. This packet data is then available on demand for a security analyst to access and leverage as part of an investigation. Let's now watch this API-based integration as it takes place. Within Carbon Black, we can quickly identify those hosts which have had the most watchlist hits. Then if we go over and we look within Corvil, we can see that monitoring sessions have automatically been created for these hosts. Specifically for this host, for example, we can see all the communication to and from the host recorded. And if we dig a bit deeper, we can see that full packet capture is enabled, and it's possible to extract PCAPs for any time range from that point onward. Here, for example, we can see a PCAP showing recent DNS traffic. This could also include files or other artifacts which can be extracted for offline analysis. As the number of connected devices continues to grow and business transactions become increasingly algorithmic, active response is no longer a luxury. It is necessary in the modern era to have an effective strategy for how you can implement response, both in an interactive way and an automatic way. Integration use case 4 is about leveraging the API integration between Corvil and Carbon Black to actively respond, taking advantage of Carbon Black's ability to isolate hosts on demand. Let's now take a look at this live. As suspicious hosts are being investigated within Corvil, you will notice that there are options available to take actions. One of those actions is to isolate the host. Clicking this option brings the analyst directly over into Carbon Black to where they can take various actions, including host isolation and also going live directly to the host for further investigation. This host isolation can also happen automatically via the API when suspicious hosts are observed to exceed a threshold of indicators within a given time period. In summary, we're excited to be delivering this integrated solution with Carbon Black. We believe it offers a unique combination of highly granular and live forensics visibility at the network and the endpoint. To learn more, please visit our website at www.corvil.com. Thanks for watching.